We're talking about MARTA.
Yeah, our Liza Lucas is joining us now from our newsroom, and we understand MARTA, just like everyone else, is making some adjustments ahead of this winter storm. Liza.
Yeah, exactly, Jennifer and Ron. And I am going to get to MARTA, but I do want to point out a few things that we're also working on behind the scenes. Georgia Power, I know you were talking to Matthew Kent just a few minutes ago. A nurse actually told us, and she took some great pictures. I'm working on getting them for you guys, but a nurse said that she's at Children's and she's hunkered down at a hotel so she can go to and from pretty easily. She's got a whole bunch of trucks ready to go right outside her window. She said, what an encouraging sight that is as we watch this all unfold, just seeing those resources at the ready. So again, I'm going to work on getting a picture for you. And then Governor Kemp, we're also monitoring him. I know Savannah's down at GMA headquarters, but he was tweeting out that he's been in touch with agency heads, saying we leave no stone unturned in terms of preparations. And now I'm going to get you to MARTA, as promised. We want to talk to you about that because we know so many people depend on MARTA every single day. Now, MARTA says today it's going to operate on an inclement weather plan. So what does that mean? That means only the 10 Lifeline bus routes will be operating. Then these are routes that provide direct service to major medical facilities, emergency rooms. All other bus routes, though, are going to be suspended. Now, trains, they're going to be running on a 20-minute schedule. You may see out-of-service trains coming by you. MARTA says it's going to continue running these trains throughout the weekend to ensure the tracks do not ice over. So don't be surprised if you're waiting there and you see that happen. Mobility service, it's only going to be running on a pre-booked medically necessary trips. MARTA is really great. They tweet out all the changes. They post them on social media. So make sure that you're kind of tuned into their channel as well if you depend on that, because that's where they're going to also post those changes. And of course, we'll stay on top of it here. Now, as we monitor all of that, we also want to know what's happening in your neighborhood, and we've got a way that you can let us know super easy, 404-885-7600. You can send your pictures and video if it's safe to do so. We want to see how your family is prepping. What are you noticing in the grocery store? Of course, any weather changes that we need to be aware of as we start to monitor these icing conditions and the sleet coming down, and maybe even what you're doing to keep yourself or your kids entertained as you hunker down. Here's a look at some of the images that we've gotten so far throughout the course of the morning. There's Kim up in Murray County. She woke up to what looks like sleet on her deck. Over there is Sky Valley, Georgia, a member of our Weather Impact team on Facebook, sharing this view. And then in Ball Ground right here, you can see right there, a viewer woke up to a bit of rain. The temperature at 9:30 this morning, they said it was about 40 degrees. Obviously, we're watching all of that, and we've talked about the temperatures dropping since. And then if you're going out to get some supplies, you may be a little late. One of our former photojournalists, David Brooks, sent that picture of the empty shelves. So we'll watch that. Let us know how things are going. But again, that sight of the crews spreading out their resources. We're going to continue to bring you a lot of these pictures as they come in, so you can see how things are differing in different necks of the woods here in the metro area and northeast Georgia. And again, there you go. 11 Alive wants to know what's going on in your area. It's super easy. You'll get me on the other end, 404-885-7600. You can send your photos, your videos, and your questions. If there's anything you need to know from our meteorologists, I can easily relay that along as we get all of this information and process it. Our many sources here in the newsroom, we want to push that information out to you guys. Ron and Jennifer.
Yeah. Liza, thank you so much. And we've been having some pretty good responses, some pretty good questions from some of our viewers, and our meteorologists have been doing a fantastic job answering them as much as they've been able to.